Oh, oh. There you go.
All right. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the main chat here then. Nope, everybody joins me.
All right.
And here we are in the main chat. MC, everybody joining me.
And the volume's good.
Alright, good deal, good deal. And I see.
And I can hear myself, so all good.
Oh, good then. It's not a true. Come on, Commander. We literally jumped back on just to blow a whistle to try to get you. Oh, man. Freaking Killjoy.
The ruiner of all.
You've ruined the fun. We were trying to be nice and happy. Or a true virtual train too. Alright, fair enough. Anyway, we're already running behind here, and I can already tell, even though there's not as much in the way of concept art, it's probably gonna still take us forever. So let's get everything.
It always does.
It always does. I don't know how. I don't know why. It doesn't make sense. It's
because
good.
we like looking at concept art and seeing how things came together.
Yeah, and it's funny because we also see such awesome stuff and also the most hilarious stuff. I'm never going to get over him building a giant mecha pony made after his mom. That is never not going to be funny to me. Why did I play the closing?
Or Rambo Grandma.
Rambo Grandma. I love Rambo Grandma.
Rambo.
Grandpa. No, Grandpa.
Grambo.
Grambo. Yeah, we'll go Grandpa. Grandpa. I don't know what to do. Grandpa.
Grandpa.
Grandpa. Grandpa, you.
Ball ram you. Ball ram you.
Unicorns' bloods are blue. Okay, never mind. Oh, wait, there is a blue blood unicorn. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right. Okay, everybody. Let's go ahead and blame Circuit. Okay, go ahead and blame me all you want.
Oh, your fault.
Oh, that's right. I gotta remember. I gotta post the announcement in the Discord here. There we go. So everybody knows that we are now live. Hooray! Okay, let's go ahead and start the recording here in 3, 2, 1.
And all will be revealed. Let me get this straight. It's been 24 episodes, and we're only just now explaining the plot. Does J.J. Abrams write this show or something? We've uncovered rare artifacts that depict the earliest game played in Egypt. Behold, the origin of duel monsters. Oh my god, a giant rock! That's right, a giant rock. I can't believe what I'm seeing. A giant rock! It's a rock and it's giant. Yes, and that's not all. Come over here and prepare to witness something incredible. Okay, but it's gonna be tough to beat that giant rock. What you're about to see will change your life forever. Oh my god, another giant rock!
I honestly don't know why. Every time I hear the intro now, I just keep hearing that percussion the percussion in the background, and it just feels like the guy is trying to give 110%, but just in the hardest way. Like he's playing the drums much harder than he really should. Like he's giving it all way too quickly, and he's not waiting till like near the end of the song where you really have to throw it. Just like
For nothing.
just throwing all the drums out right there. All right. Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome to the Brony Show, episode 462. I am your host, as always, here to bring you another week of the Brony community. I am Circuit Main with a cup of tea. Of course, I am not by myself. No, this cup of tea is slowly burning my finger, so I'm going to put that down before it starts to hurt. And let's introduce our panelists. We have Deathlight Productions,
Hi.
DM21,
Another giant rock. What is this with getting rocks for Halloween?
Well, Charlie Brown liked rocks for Halloween. That's all they got for...
No, he didn't. He kept on getting them.
Yeah, exactly. He liked them. All right. And we also have Textalion.
Washing machine repair bill.
We have Toakoi.
Hi, I'm trying to get into trains with Cole.
And, of course, we also have VTuber Extraordinaire, straight from the Otaku Ascended. Probably covering from a little bit of scary ghost hunting, Suki-sama.
Oh, sorry. I found something I had to start watching online. Apparently, this was the 15th anniversary of the Ultimate Showdown.
Oh yeah, I heard
I
about.
saw that,
Yeah, I heard
I saw
about
that beforehand. Like I
Yeah.
saw the whole collab thing, and it was.
That's literally what I'm watching. That's literally what I'm watching right now.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
exact.
yeah.
It's not the craziest thing I saw online recently. No. I actually put this in dank memes here, but since we're
I
talking,
saw Learn with Pippi.
that's it. Oh God, that creeped me the hell out.
Also, bravo, Adult Swim. You made everyone go. Is this a new show? No, it's just the short for this year.
Of course, everybody wants it to be a new show. It's actually interesting. It's entertaining. It's strange. It uses properties, and it also brings a weird... It's like a crossover with a weird villain you would never expect, and in all honesty, it would be glorious, and there's no way in hell they're ever going to make it a show, because, unfortunately, that's the problem. An Adult Swim show with a deep, detailed plot that involves many different characters. Yeah, it is never happening. I wish I could
Because
say...
they like to bore their audiences and make them idiots more than educate them or
No.
make them think.
The reason I'm against that, look at Toonami. That's still technically Adult Swim.
No,
it's not 100% confirmed, Toa, but unless they say otherwise.
It's adult kiddie pool. That's not Adult Swim. No, Adult Swim is where you get all the weird shows that make no sense unless you're high or drunk or both.
It would probably be better than what most stuff they pushed on Cartoon Network or on Adult Swim these days.
Oh God, no, it would be amazing.
It's not that bad anymore. It's gotten better.
I don't know, dude. I mean, when I was at the, we're getting off track here, but I'm gonna do this real quickly. I mean, no, actually, that was Nickelodeon. So you know what? Never mind. Well, let's move on. Let's see. I like the Adult Swim's animated offerings better than the live actions. Everybody likes their animated stuff better than the live action. The live action is weird. Well,
Netflix can't seem to get it right.
actually, no. Let's leave Netflix alone. I really like their Inside Job animation series that they recently came out with.
No, that one is pretty good. It's just that I meant their live action adaptations of anime. I meant.
I'm not gonna touch that with a 10-foot pole.
By the way, some of that stuff's actually from Japan, just dubbed.
And still,
Not,
10-foot.
not saying that.
No, I was talking about the live action remakes, Toa, not the actual anime.
Do we hold on, we're getting way off track here. Let's go. Let's just jump into what we normally do here.
I was about to say, you guys gone on an amazing tangent.
I know, right?
And the show hasn't even started yet. New record, I think.
I know. We barely started. But let's go ahead and introduce the topic here. We're gonna bring back an oldie but a very goodie.
This is Cold Steel prologue levels.
Sorry, my brain just snapped there for a second. Where was I? Right. We're going to bring back an oldie but a goodie here on the show today. We're going to be captioning pictures, except this time we're not going to be doing episode 3 of season 1, which is the next one that we have listed, I think. Yeah. No, since the movie recently came out, I decided we're going to have a little fun with that. So I took a bunch of screenshots from the movie, and we're going to try to caption them as best we can in order to make them irreverent, hilarious, and meme-worthy. And of course, that means everybody will have a chance to vote on which meme caption that they like the most. and we will officially make it a meme in our circle, at which point we'll probably bury it in a folder and never talk about it again. But still, at least for 5 seconds, it will have its moment in the sun with us. And that's that's all it needs.
You're still upset about running tab and you forgetting her color scheme, aren't you?
Actually, no, I'm talking about the fact that we've done this multiple times and yet we've never really memed any of those.
It gone for like a week or two, but then it just stopped. So yeah.
I mean, yeah, no, I wasn't doing anything about running tab. We're gonna go ahead and start off, of course, with our warming up of vocal cords on anything outside of a random tangent about animation out there, and also attempts at live action on animation. We are not going to go into that. That's a minefield, and we're all going to get blown up. We're going to instead talk about our daily lives and a little bit of what's going on with the segment that we affectionately call "What's Up, Brony?"
A crystal circuit has appeared.
Yeah, this was an awesome little background image that somebody made for me some time ago, and it's been in our circulation ever since.
Nice.
Yeah, I like it. I do like it. I wish it was a bit higher res though, but I gotta admit, 8 years ago, so I don't think there's much we could do about it at this point. Well, maybe I could try to. So anyway, I plead and prod and poke to all of you. What's up, Bronies?
Not much on my end. Just having a fun time. Some family stuff came up, but I'm not going to air that here out of the simple thing of it's not my place to say.
So just having a good time,
Yeah, basically.
Mm.
I don't think I don't have much to say what my weekend was, but it did feel like it passed me by quite quickly.
I got that feeling. I really did. But I did have one good thing hit me up earlier this before I started the weekend. In fact, I did mention it on the Let's Play, but I'll go ahead and mention it here. And of course, the funny thing is, because of it, it means absolutely nothing is going to be majorly changing in the near future. But that's kind of a good thing in a weird way. So, Creature made that. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so glad. I didn't realize it. Thank you, Creature. Again, he really makes some awesome stuff. Where was I? Yeah, sorry, I just went on a tangent there. So, yes, I got at my job, I was recently given the position of permanent flex worker. Kind of makes me sound like I am actually going to be doing some sort of yoga in the middle of work.
Flexos
Is it kind of like work your own hours? Is that what?
Actually, oddly enough, it kind of does, but at the same time, we really can't.
So you still got to get the hours in, but you can kind of choose a little bit more when you work the hours, I believe.
That's supposed to be the case, in all honesty, but in my case, no. It actually confers upon me another thing, which saves me from a lot of headache here in the near future. I am now considered a permanent teleworker, and I never have to go into the office again.
Ooh.
A whole new world.
No, that's the same damn world, and I'm happy to stay here at my house.
World where I am content.
Saving on gas.
I sit on my couch, my laptop's around, and watch 6 hours of YouTube and 3 of Crunchyroll. I can finally catch up on One Piece. Okay.
And Guardians was a trash fire.
And then I can do Detective Conan because I don't respect my time. Oh, okay. But no, I'm actually quite seriously happy because the hours I'm currently working, I would be getting out of work as rush hour is starting to hit its nasty points.
Yeah.
And since I get off of work 1 hour before the pre-show, I don't know if I would have even been able to attend the pre-show anymore or if it would have been ending up running really late. So yeah, just the fact that I'm basically been told I'm a permanent teleworker, it means I can finally relax and start to get myself more situated with an office space at home, which unfortunately means I want to get myself more situated with being able to work at home a little more comfortably than I have been. which for the last year and a half I've been working comfortably, just not very comfortably, just kind of slapdash and kind of stuck with it for 2 years. You know, it's kind of like one of those things where you put it together, you don't expect it to last a couple months, and somehow you end up like going for like a year and a half, and you don't know how.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. So yeah, along with getting myself a little more organized and straightened out, I'm also going to try to take advantage of the fact that I'm going to be able to be around home, and I don't have to deal with office politics, office procedures. I could just start setting up my own laptop and actually start doing things on that. So I'm actually working on trying to expand what I do. You know, so yeah, every week I'm going to try adding a little bit more. This week I think I'm going to actually try sketching every single day. Unfortunately, I also used up my sketchbook, so now I got to get a new one, which I already have, but I'm gonna have to get it out.
You're living the dream.
I'm living a good dream. Not the dream. No, the dream is never having to work again and being able to have enough money to live comfortably and just be able to pursue hobbies, interests, and goals instead of having to.
Yes, that's the dream.
That's the dream. But I'm living a good position, which right now, let's face it, good position is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't do much because my back started hurting enough where I can start doing core workouts again after 4 months of not doing it.
Oh, I honestly feel that. I really do. The same thing happened to me a few months ago, and it's made me scared to do incline presses ever since, though.
Monday and Tuesday hurt. I feel fine now.
That's good. That's good.
Oh, man, those first 2 days were rough, though. And I am 5 pounds away from 200, so I'm getting my goal.
There you go. There you go. Everybody's getting goals out there. Everybody get goals. Not going to sing further. All right.
I'm kind of happy with my body, mainly because the only real round area is my gut. But I ride a bike 5 miles to work 4 days out of the week, so I'm fine.
So I just really changed up my eating habits more than anything. I've been eating a lot less and choosing a lot healthier choices, and I went from like 10 pounds to my weight goal to like 5 within like 2 weeks. So I was like, okay, yep, that's the issue.
I can't promise healthier on my part, but I'm working on my portion control, which is rather nice. In fact, I made a reasonably sized calzone for dinner today, and then I ate an empanada.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like you find out the actual portion sizes, you're like, excuse me?
It's like, holy shit,
no,
what did McDonald's...
snack.
What did that damn clown do to me?
Yeah, exactly.
You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys...
First off, we actually have the calories listed and going, hey, don't eat that big breakfast with hotcakes. It will kill any food you got for the rest of the day.
Bullshit. Well, you know what? I will not deny you have the calories listed, but you're not going to stop anybody from ordering 3 of those breakfast platters.
Yeah.
Nope, I normally have someone that orders 2, and I just go, have fun with that.
Ronald McDonald giving kids diabetes
set,
since the 1900s.
Game, set, match.
I mean, depending on how much activity you do during the day, the big breakfast platter could still fit.
Oh no, yeah,
calorie intake perfectly, but yeah.
Yeah, if you're up and walking around, if you're up and walking around and you're doing construction work and you don't sit down except for maybe 10 minutes at a time for 9-10 hours, I could see it being more reasonable.
Yeah, like I work like 9 to 10 hours a day, very physical work, and I'm sitting at 210 just trying to figure out, I'm like, it's how much I'm eating, isn't it?
Yeah,
sure I
sit around most of the day because I'm teleworking, but I'm still on the phones. But again, I'm working on that right now. So the parts and pieces are moving. But
I got myself down to like a portion and a half a meal, so pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
Lately, I've only been eating 2 meals a day.
What's wrong with you?
You know what? If it works for him, no worries. You know, as long as it's working for you and it's sustainable. Don't do something unsustainable.
No, I don't do it every day, just mostly.
Okay. Well,
there's your help less today, kids.
Well, what I mean by unsustainable is doing something crazy like, okay, for dinner and for breakfast and lunch, I'm only going to drink a big glass of water, and I'm only going to eat the healthiest of foods for dinner. It's like, dude, you may be able to do that for 3-4 months, but you got to do that for the rest of your life. And there is there is, well, I don't know about dying, but you're going to crash. You're going to crash hard. You're going to be
miserable.
You're going to be at Uncle Joe's cram your face Chinese cuisine all you can eat buffet at one point, and we all know it.
The cravings will overtake you eventually, and you'll eat the first fatty thing that you don't even like it that much.
And you'll eat a ton of it too.
Also, here's someone that actually has to eat McDonald's, not because he wants to, but because it's either that or walk over to Walmart and spend time that I could just be sitting on my butt. I always try and keep it under 1,000 calories just so I can work it off while I unload a truck.
Yeah, you're reasonable. I mean, your reasons are reasonable enough. 1,000 calories in unloading a truck, that's heavy work. Makes sense.
That's also, in addition, that's the only food I eat that day until I get home.
Actually, Sonic, Naruto did end. It's Boruto that's unfortunately decided to carry the torch.
Yeah.
And he set the whole franchise on fire. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I haven't watched Boruto. I can't say anything.
I dropped off around Shupin.
Bad. People are just being like, "Back in my day, Naruto was the big thing."
Of course, now we have to have a Death Note background at the same time.
Yeah,
Why the hell?
We are edgy. We know what we mean.
I will be the world.
No. Toa, back in my day, Naruto had a simple plot.
Oh God!
Yeah, I dropped off around Shupin.
Remember when the whole plot of Naruto was just, hey, here's a plucky young boy that just wants to rise up through the ranks of being a ninja.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like
in my day, Naruto was have backflashes.
Now we have basically the reincarnation of one of two people that created all ninjutsu, and we got moon people coming down to try to take over their lands. It's like, what the hell are you doing, guys? Did you jump the shark? Did you jump the shark?
When did it become Ninja Ball Z?
Yes.
I watched at one point somebody decided to cut out all the flashbacks in an episode. It was only 5 minutes long.
Oh yeah, oh god, the flashbacks.
Okay. Some of that was done because the manga and filler.
No.
Actually, well, real quick. Okay, I'm gonna do one tangent, and then I swear to God, I'm telling you to get back on track.
Agreed. We'll get Brian to do that.
Yeah, but did anybody see that Matt Pat did film theory on the 5 minutes from DBZ?
Oh
no, I didn't.
But I've heard of it.
It actually justified it.
Oh yeah, when I saw the thumbnail.
Yeah, basically Frieza just fucked up. Is what happened basically.
Yep.
But Frieza underestimated how much the planet could take, so he just basically threw out a random number to try and throw off Goku, which makes sense. It actually makes sense. I can accept that as a possible explanation.
Considering it's Frieza we're talking about, yeah, he's like...
It's like you have pride, and then you have pride, and fuck you, I'm powerful.
No, it's just...
Yeah.
I must gain the Dragon Balls to increase my height.
But I think it's kind of funny. I think he figured out that, like, the vast majority of those 12 episodes, by the way, yes, it was 12, was obviously like flashbacks and like other things. Then I think it was like a total of somewhere around an hour to an hour and a half was actual fighting. And that's out of 12 episodes total. So that's like out of 6 hours of time or something like that.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, maybe 4.5,
right.
4.5, 5 hours, but yes, it sounds about right. Unfortunately. Okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and actually get ourselves back on track here. Does anybody else have any other What's Up, Brony, before we go on to another tangent, but this time in regards to art? I didn't think so.
Good.
All right.
thinking about bringing up one, like, no, I better not.
What if we no? No.
Oh, and another thing.
No. Okay. What? Ow! Ow! I hurt my throat. What?
No.
No.
Stop it, or you gonna kill my parents again.
My parents. Ow!
My
Ah!
parents are dead. Stop it.
My parents are accountants. Don't look up their
I can't quite-
OnlyFans. Sorry.
God dang it! I can't do that voice because I end up going into my smoker voice.
You killed my parents.
Ow,
See, for me,
Great.
it's like,
Now,
you killed my parents. And then my smoker voice is, you killed my parents.
you sound like Bayou Batman.
Okay.
You killed my
Now you're
parents.
Batman, yes.
You killed my parents, Gumbo. No, it's just like Cajun Batman.
Anyways, let's get on to the news.
All right, let's start off here. First, in our ongoing slew of concept art, the
That's
original Sunny's dad was apparently orange.
Oh, much closer to how she looked, so yeah.
Oh no, it makes a lot more sense there, really.
But if we know
Since they
anything
didn't
from
go-
the previous show, color does not matter in genetics.
No, it does not.
Well, it kind of matches a little bit, but at the same time,
Yeah.
not
Matches
quite.
a little bit, but it doesn't. It's not a primary factor, though.
Well, we don't see like major clashes. Like we don't see an orange. Oh wait.
Yeah, orange and blue, man.
Orange and blue. Yeah. Okay. Never. You know what? I'm not gonna get into that. We don't know who her mother is. She might have been rainbow. She might have been rainbow coat or something.
Or she
Oh
could have been
my.
a color that mixed with Argyle's color, which made Sunny.
Well,
You know the color chart, that mixing the colors, like when you did.
Yeah. What would
kindergarten,
you
like,
mix
the
with
color
blue
codes.
in order to make orange though? What could you mix with blue to make orange?
Red.
Well, if you get blue and red, it's just purple. So
Yeah. So it's. I mean, it might explain Sunny's mane, but not the coat.
I do think just for an actual color theory thing, I think it was a good idea to go with blue because he's actually a very calming presence.
Okay, I'm kind of glad they didn't go with the blue medallion thing right down there. Could you imagine having like a turquoise stone Twilight Sparkle symbol? Oh,
Yeah,
the
it'd been
mer-
very stick out.
yeah, the merch
Yeah.
the merch bronies out there would be having a tizzy fit trying to make one of those for vendor halls.
Oh, you know it.
They probably still will anyways, looking at the
Let's see,
concept.
blue and orange are opposite. Okay, here's a wild crackpot theory. Sunny Star Scout was actually an orphan, and she was adopted by Argyle.
oh,
Real quick, why does the image on the right where he's got the glasses on? Why does it look like he's about to tell me the wonders of farm to table restaurants?
When I
Oh,
see
God,
that,
I could
I'm
see
just
that.
thinking,
Oh,
this-
100%.
The teacher gesturing his hand. This meme from that anime.
Oh no, hold on, dumb joke. Is this a pigeon?
Yeah. I do love even there, he has like a receding hairline.
Oh.
Oh, well, you're not wrong, but still, oh.
Uh,
Okay,
here's some
and
Catch in the
really,
Forest.
here's the really early sketches of Bridalwood that almost look
Yeah.
like they're backgrounds for a horror game or something.
Yeah, huh? They actually were thinking about them living in the trees, apparently. Like, just like the old house. It's like the old library.
Oh, actually, I would love that. Just like they started living, the unicorn started living in trees, but they didn't know it's because Twilight Sparkle lived in a library who lives in a library hidden in a tree. Twilight Sparkle. Moving on.
Oh, yeah.
But no, yeah, that would have been a nice little hint, nod to the previous lore. But considering they're all living in forests anyway, that's something, I suppose.
They kind of took a lot of inspiration from fantasy elves, I noticed.
Yeah.
Just looking at that. But anyways, yeah.
And now here's the Pegasus concept statues of Zephyr Heights.
Well, do they have, like, jets for their hair or something? That's crazy.
Could be hair curlers.
Well, they're supposed to be statues, so it's probably more of artistic expression. Plus, it would be. You ever see the statues that have like really fine hair that's all wavy and stuff like that?
Yeah.
It doesn't look good after a while.
Yeah, great. It
It
loses
gets,
all its
it
detail.
gets corroded after constant rainfall over hundreds of years.
Actually, no, never mind. This reminds me of something else that's more disturbing. A true. Anybody else get the reference here? There.
Yeah.
No.
Which, by the way, I recently rewatched that movie. That scene is a lot shorter than I remember it being.
That's generally how it goes.
I think it sticks in your head longer just because
Yeah.
it's that childhood thing. And sorry, chat, I didn't realize I didn't have the chat rooms up. There we go.
It's fine. They got a full view of our stupidity.
Well, that and they got to look at my nice little thumbnails there that I don't even access anymore, but I never get rid of.
Yeah.
But they miss Rainbow Dash playing bongos, so they miss them.
It's okay. They'll get to see it for the next half hour.
Yeah, there you go.
And Spike playing the drums.
It does look really nice though, but at the same time, I can't help but feel like these are the same statues or positions you would see right at the opening of a 1980s movie.
So I've seen so
Pegasus.
many of that stuff.
Yeah.
I am afraid that the statues suddenly would come to life and start walking menacingly after you.
Oh god,
Weeping Angels, anyone?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, or at least the walking mannequins.
They just have so many positions and all their eyes are closed.
We close our eyes because we're so good
Oh
we can
no,
fly blind.
they're even big. They're big.
I think
Hidden sentinels ready to awaken at a given notice.
Yes.
The one thing that really bugs me about these are the wings, though. I mean, sometimes they look fine on the statues, but other times you're looking at them, it's just like, how do the wings look like that?
I just think that these were like low effort ideas of just looking at the wings and how they're blocked in. They're like, okay, we've got a shape of a pony, and we're just gonna do this with the hair and this with the tail, and we'll just put a square in for the wing.
Well, I mean, I kind of get that. I kind of get that, but the triangle positions really well sometimes, so it actually looks like a wing, and other times it just looks hideous.
In some of those pictures, the wings kind of look like a portion of a dress.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But I get it. They're concept, so they're not going to be perfect, but it still just looks really weird. Even
I didn't realize how big they were until they had an actual horse beside them.
Horse! Okay.
Hey, look how big they are compared to that little horse. God.
Alright,
It's a whole new term to Little Pony.
Well, here's another fun concept. Concept critters.
Oh, they're fluorescent.
They're fluorescent, fluffy. I think one of them's a flower. Actually, some of these look like
If we
Pokemon.
sniff one, we could get high off of it.
These are the Critters of Bridalwood, and one of them looks like a Pokemon, I swear to the gods.
Kinda does, yeah.
Carry 'em.
I'm not gonna lie though, I'm kind of glad they're not in the movie, just because it still holds it holds credence to a radical theory I have on the movie, but I'm gonna leave that one alone for now.
Yes, we all like radical theories.
It's a really radical one. The only way that it works is if the critters.
We got the blocky faces again.
We got the blocky weird faces.
Oh, one on the swing.
It's great. I just want to see a movie with those faces. That's all I want to see in life right now. Just movie with those faces.
Okay, hold on. No.
Caption pictures. Caption this.
Right here. The kid, unfortunately, the kid looks up to see old.
The kid to the right.
The kid on the swing, bottom right there. He's looking up just to see old Granny Girdle, unfortunately on the balcony without her girdle or anything on.
Oh no!
The look of horror as his innocence is shattered in a matter of seconds.
This I become a man today, boy.
Not a man. No, he becomes traumatized. He doesn't become a man.
On this day, he found out his kink were geriatric people.
This day, he found out his kink wasn't geriatric people, and in fact, they repulsed him.
Never again he's seen his grandma in the retirement home.
Never again would he want to see his grandma in the retirement home. All right,
For sex, for life.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do see what they were going with here. The whole combining of the elements scene. Everybody is happy. And everybody starts to fly and cast magic, and then they realize they don't know how to, and half the town explodes.
Yeah.
No, seriously, that's the
And
one thing
then-
that's the one thing I really hope that they actually do with the series. The fact that these unicorns haven't had magic in centuries, not years, centuries. And not only to that, they probably destroyed every single piece of literature they had on spells. And since they couldn't even mention magic without them going bing bong, they probably have no clue how the magic works anymore. They know they have it. They know the horns are glowy, but they probably have no clue how to actually cast spells anymore. And I hope
Also, I have a theory. Like when the magic returned, their magic usage was set on easy, but as it starts to normalize, it'll be harder for them to use more complicated and draining spells because after it got it back into balance, they couldn't cast these spells as easily anymore, so they have to like train or read up upon them.
I could see that. Well, read up on what? There wouldn't be any literature anymore. They
Well,
would literally
you'd be
just
surprised what ruins that they might have neglected or skimmed over.
They might, but I just like the whole idea. If unicorns actually had to go off of a blank slate, so we literally get to see unicorns trying to learn how to use their magic again. I mean, they got like simple things like just basic levitation, like picking up objects, but everything else they actually have to
And
figure
laser
out.
beams.
And laser beams, and
Laser
also and also brain fryers.
Argyle was able to piece all this stuff together and find artifacts that would be destroyed otherwise. So who knows? He might have spell books that Sunny still has.
All I'm saying is
They had that lighthouse is on the bottom of the ocean now.
Yeah.
It is not.
Mostly at the bottom of the ocean. It got destroyed. Come on. Give me something here.
There better be a flying class in one episode, but the person teaching the class has no clue either how to fly.
Oh, this is dark concept right here.
Ooh.
I am the knight.
I am Batman.
I mean, we see the fear poster, but like imagine a young Sunny seeing this. Just like a little young Sunny running around in the alicorn getup that she was wearing.
Yeah.
I terrorized
Oh,
the neighborhood.
Heart hooves. Heart hooves. Okay.
Alright, and also color keys, which any artist is going to love because this is essentially telling him, okay, here's the colors that we have for these characters, so go nuts.
Kinda, but this is Color King at night, so
It could still work, but I see your point.
honestly, it'd be better to get them in the neutral light areas.
And now, of course, we think that we're almost free of concept art, but no, another concept artist joins into Instagram and more pops up. Though, this is really nice looking. Look at this.
That is a lot of detail.
Instagram,
Okay.
So I wouldn't know the.
Yeah, this is
I'll
a whole
share
nother
on
awesome
website.
right here. I love this.
Oh, this is like back when they were still thinking about putting the horses in the trees.
I think a lot of the concept art we're going to see is just like the early stuff. Except for this, which is the obvious nod to what's going to might be happening in the future.
And magical fire
pony.
burned the
The Earth
burned the
Pony.
grasslands.
The Earth Ponies are making nature grow at an alarming rate.
No, the Earth ponies are full of radiation and they're going to kill everyone.
Yeah. Oh, didn't you notice that this is clearly a Fallout ripoff? Come on, guys.
Fallout Secret Origins.
But I do love the early Bridalwood art. This would have been so
Yeah,
awesome to see.
I gotta see why they steered away from it though, because it was very
Fantasy.
elven and
It
very-
kind of. Yeah, it kind of has the elven thing, and plus that I mean they didn't have their magic anymore, so it does seem
like,
a little weird. to
how'd
have
you
it.
do this?
Not
Are you
easily.
masters at bending the trees to your will?
Well,
What is this?
we did know Izzy was really good at chopping down trees with her horn, but that's probably as close as they would come.
That might be just an easy thing too, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's literally taking an ice pick to a tree. This requires carving, which oh god, the time.
As well as knowing how trees grow and making it bend around it. Yeah.
But of course, the funny thing being that we also are looking at these amazing statues and stuff from the land of Pegasus, so they were able to pull this off. So
Yes, the flying horses.
the flying horses could do this. Yeah. Trees can be grown in weird ways. Yeah, I'm not gonna argue that the trees couldn't be. It's just the hollowing out part that really gives us question.
I've seen pictures of people forming trees into chairs and stuff. I know it's possible. It's just like, wow.
Heck, I've
Doing
seen
that
people-
for a
carpenters
whole
exist.
town, though? Yikes.
So who wants to have an excuse to get put a bunch of smileys on a Discord server?
Always me.
Behold the main 6 concept art for the
Look,
movie.
look at that great smiley.
Those
That's a great smiley.
Those are great smiley, but down here is where it gets really interesting.
I'm going to kill you all, darling.
But yeah, no, you got Rainbow Dash here. You got Twilight Sparkle.
You do realize that some places have actually already took like the emojis that we saw on Pitt's phone and made them actual emojis, right?
Yeah.
Oh, easily. But now we have more.
Easily.
Now we have more that you can easily swipe away. I mean, these would be
Yep.
easy. You just have to get a magic wand, take out the gray, and then just snap them all up. You have 8 different rarity smileys right here. Granted, a couple
Yeah.
of them are about the same, so maybe 3 or 4.
She's giving you the bedroom eyes in 2 of them.
Yeah.
See, one is bedroom, the other one's like, I'm tired. Good night.
Yeah.
Anyways.
But yeah, these are still fun little concept arts of and oh look, here's evil rarity too.
More of the great smileys.
Yeah. We gotta admit these would be so easy to smiley up. It's just hilarious.
Just add a transparent layer and you're going to town.
Yeah, easily going to town.
Fluttershy, your bedroom eye one looks like you're high.
There is a fine line in between bedroom eyes and just being high as hell. Trust me.
Actually, it depends on which one. If you're talking about the second one, yeah, that looks like she's actually hit the reef a little hard. The third one, that's like bedroom eyes with handcuffs.
Yeah. Or it also doubles like, I'm tired. Good night.
That third one does not look like I'm tired. Good night. The second one looks kind of like I'm tired. Good night. That third one is mischievous. That one that's a glinter. Anyway, here's Applejack. Switching the topic really quickly.
Oh, Apple Horse.
Oh, Apple Horse.
You got love the main 5.
And of course, more of the evil rarity here. These could also make good smileys.
Oh, especially that crate. Like the 2 most crazed ones are the best.
those ones you can just keep looking at and laughing forever. It's amazing.
Especially the laughing. It's great. Oh.
Yeah.
Her mane becomes messier the more deranged she becomes.
Actually, that's kind of in canon.
You know what? I don't doubt that.
Of course.
Oh, they don't have pink. Did they have Pinkie Pie higher up?
Nope.
I didn't think I saw Pinkie Pie, but
Looks
then
like they
again,
used Pinky as like a size comparison.
alright. Well, of course they do have a link to the Tumblr that had all of this, so maybe they just didn't put Pinkie in there.
Doesn't hurt to double check.
Well, they have Pinkie Pie, but they don't have any Pinkie Pie faces, which is really hilarious. All things considered, you'd think Pinkie Pie would at least have several.
Granted, she was like the most neutral one out of the group, weirdly enough.
Yeah, it's
Which is
the
odd
one-
because we expect to see more from Pinkie Pie.
Well, yeah, there you go. We'll stop off at that because yeah, we got into Pony Life now. We must move on.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're done here.
We're done here. There's no more to see. Here's more critters.
Ooh, night critters.
Yeah, butterflies, fireflies, little glowing flying things. Apparently, Izzy was probably going to walk them through Bridalwood during the night.
Yeah, that's my guess, and I guess they just didn't have time. So
Actually, that would have made a little more sense in a funny way, just sneaking them in while under the cover of darkness.
That would have been so pretty to look at, especially with all these glowing insects everywhere.
I know that there's so. I mean, without how wonderfully animated it is, this would have just made it so magical in another way. It's
You don't need magic for things to be magical. Shut up.
and of course more concept art of the of Zephyr Heights and of the castle.
Elevator there? It just definitely looks like the place just to throw you off the cliffside.
This
whatever that
is
is.
Zephyr!
No, I had a weirder thought. Just holding him off to the side. Pip, hooray! Okay, sacrifice to our Twitter god. Okay, Twitch god.
Shoot, they know how to glide. Quick, get the gun!
Get the bow and arrow.
So that's funny. They shouldn't be gliding. Okay. And of course,
Put an arrow in the wing.
lot more.
Gravity will take care of the rest.
There's a lot of Bridalwood. It's kind of amazing that they went completely different with all the concept art. We're getting a Bridalwood now. Yeah, I guess they really wanted to switch it off of the elvish look that they had going. But wow.
Which, like I said, it makes sense in a way because how often do you like see a forest and go, "Oh, okay, they're living inside the trees." Look over. Yep, they're living inside the trees. Okay, next.
Well, also you could look at something like Sword and Shield, where they had Galarian, Ponyta, and Rapidash, and be like, "I see some inspiration here."
Or we could look at this and laugh our heads off.
Oh yeah, the bobblehead.
Yes. So here, obviously, we're starting off with the concept of bobblehead or like one of those weird pop figure things going on
Bobble
there.
sprout.
Funko.
Yeah. Of course, concept of the little things that we saw throughout the movie: the crown, the fake crown, the book, the carousel,
The
Stupid
hitch
sexy
calendar.
yeah, the sexy bitch. We are
Like,
sexy.
he was a fireman in one of them. A fireman.
Well, yeah, of course. Gotta
Of
have
course.
a sexy fireman in there.
He's got perfect abs, great hair, paid off mortgage.
A paid up mortgage.
Paid off. That's the one thing. That's the
That
one
was
thing you
my
need, guys.
favorite part, honestly, is just them being like, "Hey, how come he's not married?"
Damn it, he's got a paid off mortgage. This guy's the whole total package.
He's got everything figured out.
He's got it all figured out. He's only in his 20s.
You assume that he wants kids.
Oh god, it's my kind of every photo of Titch turns out like a. I would laugh so hard. That would be such a How I Met Your Mother reference.
Oh, just
Oh,
like photo finish. That everything she takes pictures of ends up excellent.
Sorry for the yawn there. All right, let's move on.
There's that poor horse.
The poor horse that, oddly enough, the community hasn't even named yet.
The fire.
How could you?
Up and away.
Up and away.
Well, you know, it's just full of hot air. You just forgot about him.
And of course, it looks at concepts for the closing scenes and stuff.
Yeah.
Some of the awesome figures from Izzy's place.
Is that macaroni picture of Izzy's mother? Because it's like a yellow mane and her coat color.
I don't know what that's supposed to be, and it scares me.
Crazy looking. Those eyes.
Actually, I think it's it might be Izzy's mother, or it might just be a friend. All we know is it's a purple pony with yellow mane and a horn.
And cat eyes.
I'm just gonna leave that one alone, just because crafts the artistic expression.
She even made it so the eyes move.
Oh, that's the creepiest part. I mean, all the other stuff was interesting, but that was creepy. And
You could
here's
say she made a creepy pasta.
This is it. Oh my god, we have it. It's the slice of pizza. We could see what the toppings were.
No pepperoni, but tomato slices.
Well, I'm not too surprised. I doubt there was going to be meat on this thing.
The
But
most
yeah,
meaty
No,
thing there is
I actually
the
expected
mushrooms.
tomato slices.
yeah, tomato slices, mushrooms, olives, and I think that might be a spinach leaf.
Maybe.
I've seen people put spinach on their pizzas
Do
before.
horses
It's weird,
like
but
peppers?
I think horses
they
could
do
eat
in this
peppers.
world.
I think they could eat peppers. Yeah, I don't see why not. But
You know, it's like us. It's not very good for them, but they can eat it.
yeah, well, peppers are good for us, unless they're really hot peppers, maybe. The only reason I don't think it's bay leaf is usually bay leaves are kind of dried and used more for seasonings and not for pizza top basil leaf. Maybe basil. I might go with basil.
Yeah, but basil you can't really eat. You have to take it off. So what's the point?
Well, bay
It's more
leaf.
like you put the basil leaves in the soup, so the soup gets the basil flavor.
Actually, I thought that was bay leaves as well.
Yeah, I thought so too. So it's like only thing that makes sense to me is like spinach.
Yeah, the spinach is the only one that makes any kind of sense to me. One of the two leaves are. I think it's the basil leaf. I know I have never heard of anybody actually eating a bay leaf and cooking, to my knowledge.
Maybe it's a basil, man.
Yeah. But in any case,
Someone's dog in the background?
Probably.
Probably. But hey, this means that you can actually make the whiny mama's boy pizza. I actually forgot his name for half a second because I wanted to say Hitch and I know that's not right.
He is whiny though.
He is a whiny mama's boy. Let's face it.
But at least he's got his mortgage paid off.
He doesn't have it. But he has the world. Okay, moving on. Let's see.
Angry.
Let's see. Punk Pony was later changed to an elderly. Okay. And yeah, it looks like this is when they had a better idea of the Crystal Tea Room as well as how bored the ponies were, as it were.
We are so bored of living in this magical forest. Please take us anywhere else.
We can't even get a pizza with bay leaf.
We're not bored. We're just all high because there's nothing else to do.
Actually, that'd be hilarious. There's literally they're in the forest because it's just it's surrounded by weed and mushrooms. That's all they.
That's all they do. Yes.
I could see that so well, and it's scary. That's scary.
Oh, hey,
They
Zephyr
live in the
Heights.
forest
in
so
its
they can hide their
entirety.
merchandise pretty easily.
All right,
Zephyr Heights is huge.
Zephyr Heights is surprisingly
Jesus.
huge, which also, oddly enough, contributes to a really crack theory that I'm working on.
They
Better
took
hope one of
Avengers.
those ain't a volcano.
But it's kind of weird. Zephyr Heights reminds me of what was it? The White City of Gondor?
Yeah, I think that's it.
It kind of reminds me of the White City of Gondor combined with Times Square. Or maybe
Busy.
Shibuya. Anyway, moving on. So enjoy Zephyr Heights.
Get Pegasi. If they really want to, they can 100% take over the world right now.
Actually, getting back on track here. Oh, well, no, they don't see the point because the unicorns might blow their brains and the earth ponies are dumb as bricks.
Don't try to attack
Exactly.
us.
That's
We
going to
have the
be
high
easy to take
ground.
over.
Well, yeah, but who would want to take over an idiot?
Manual workforce, all of that.
Yeah, but you'd still have to care for them. Exactly. You got to think of it this way. You would have to, if you took them over, you would end up having to care for them, feed them, water them, change them. You'd end up watching them 24/7 like a grand babysitter job. I wouldn't want to take over anybody for that.
The dog
Screw
is
that.
joining in on the conversation.
Yeah. What I'm wondering though is you got these houses that are like on the outskirts on little mountains, but these Pegasi can't fly. How the hell are they getting into the main city then?
See, I like to think that all those places that are not actually connected by bridges, they're just abandoned.
That'd be funny. That actually not funny,
Yeah,
but
like
interesting.
we used to be able to fly, but now these buildings are abandoned because we can no longer fly.
Except for that one over there. Our friend decided to walk over there and the bridge collapsed and we hate him.
So to help
Yeah,
them,
you just
we
stop
kinda
right
stuck
there. Yeah, he walked over there and the bridge collapsed and we hate him. And that's it. He just stopped. He just stopped.
Yeah,
We
just
hate
hate
him.
Too risky, Bagley. They probably think it would be too risky.
Maybe. I don't know. There might be something we're missing there. I mean, if they're able to glide, that wouldn't be a problem, per se.
It's more
Yeah,
like
gliding down is easy. Gliding up is a tricky part.
On a good windy day, maybe. I don't know. There might be more going on with that than we know of.
Thing is, you
Say,
can't
honey,
control
the wind is turning in the right direction. I'm gonna go get groceries.
Oh, here's a fun poll. Who are you shipping with Hitch?
Oh,
Izzy,
We got Izzy,
Sprout.
Sunny, Pip, Zip, Sprout himself, and other, or no one.
Himself.
himself.
Really? Okay, let's go with himself then.
I'm just curious. I want to see. Does it give us a?
Oh, fine,
Oh,
fine.
yeah.
Hold on, let me get the EQ.
You guys go ahead and vote for yourselves. I can't vote apparently.
EPM user voting's not allowed.
No, you can't vote for yourself. You have to vote for himself.
It says your VPN won't allow it.
I won't allow it. Fine. I want to protect myself online, but apparently that means I can't vote.
Show the
Well, you could
results.
also-
The
Anyway,
Republicans were
yeah.
right. Okay, I'm not making that joke.
Yeah.
You
Show the
could
results
say-
anyway.
Yeah, you could say. show the
Technically,
results.
there isn't all of the above option. It's called other.
Okay, the current listing, 29% is Sunny, 22% no one, Pip in third, Zip in fourth, himself in fifth, Sprout in sixth, Izzy in seventh, and other in eighth.
Wow. You know what? I'm not as surprised about the Sunny part, but just not. They're like, is it either Sunny or broke? We're going Sunny or we're not going at all.
The childhood friend thing is pretty strong with this one.
Unfortunately, it is. All right. Okay, so that is it there. Let's go ahead and that is it for the concept. We actually made it through the concept art. And
Oh, it's only an hour.
we're only 15 minutes overtime and we still got some more news stuff. So here we go. Next, we mentioned this already, but we're going to mention it now. Inside Job. Netflix's Netflix's latest cartoons snuck in a rarity.
Well, who's portrayed there?
Pinkie Pie.
Actually can't tell who the other one was. The rarity was obvious, but I don't know who that was. But yeah,
the one on over there is Pinkie Pie because of the pink coat and the.
It could be, but I can tell you what I do know because I actually watched the entire series that is out right now. Yeah, I watched all of
I've
Inside
heard
Job. So
I've heard it's good, but I just haven't had the time to watch it yet.
oh, it is good, and I don't think I'm spoiling too much in regards to this. I mean, I'm not going to give away what happens, but essentially, an episode they go to a town that's permanently stuck in the '80s. And they're getting rid of a bunch of crap that nobody wants to buy anymore because it's from the 80s and nobody wants it because it's full of bad chemicals and causes problems like the lawn darts. Anybody remember lawn darts?
I remember
Come on.
going down.
So yeah,
Sort of.
the whole point is that they're selling stuff that it's bad for the environment, bad for the health, bad for everything, but people in the 80s ate it up. So yeah, that's why the rarity is there.
Also, I see a
If you get
pinky.
impaled, it's your own fault.
I-
Let's be honest here.
No, I literally mean in that image, there's a pinky.
Yeah, that's what I was
No,
talking
yeah,
about.
you see another
earlier.
pony down there. It's the rarity that we're focusing on because the rarity is obvious. The pinky is less obvious.
Yeah, there's surprisingly there's a lot of horses with pink on pink
Yeah.
with blue eyes. So
But yeah, just something fun there for everybody. Next, the Elements of Justice YouTube series has released the 3rd episode. Granted, that we're not going to be able to talk about this on the show because this whole episode is 2.5 hours long.
Oh
as
god.
long as we run,
It's longer than we
This
run
series-
or trying
This
to run.
series is a long series. You better take time out of your schedule to watch it.
Yeah, this
Oh, yeah.
is not something you just watch it while eating breakfast. No, this is something you dedicate. You got a dedicated day now. If you haven't watched it yet, dedicated day or a few hours, cuddle up with a bucket of popcorn, or maybe put it on the side as you're working on something. But no, this is something you have to put in the time. You got to put in the work, the time, and the effort.
This is a podcast. This is more of a podcast than us or radio play, whichever way you want to slice it.
right?
Yeah. But it is also well worth it because it's well voice acted. The story is definitely interesting as all out. I mean, who doesn't love a good Ace Attorney story?
Also, the fact that it's so well done beyond, the standard, hey, here's sprites. Hey, here's some animation. No, this looks show accurate.
And now here's
My
an
time is
here's
Part Luna and this character
I'm not gonna lie, Luna.
prosecution and defendants.
I'm not gonna lie. This is funny because I think Luna is actually supposed to be the interviewee, but she kind of looks like the angry prosecutor here.
Oh,
to
gee.
murder your family.
Actually, I think.
Oh no, she is the angry prosecutor. Oh my god, yeah. Here,
Your assumption is false. Okay, yep.
my assumption was false, but it's just because there's one little thumbnail that I saw for half a second. It looks like. Dang it! Why? Okay. Oh, damn it! You guys saw for half a second. Sakura is there as the god damn it.
Yeah,
Whatever.
We know.
So yeah, Luna's prosecuting. You know what? That's a good reason to watch it. Luna's a prosecutor. How the hell could you not want to watch it?
Just very entertaining, listening about a bunch of idiots running across the solar system trying not to get themselves killed.
Well, how about this then? Here is of course My Little Pony YouTube page keeps throwing out videos in regards to G5. Now, if you wanted to know how the hell you sing these songs, Fit Right In has. Okay, actually, that's the most disturbing thing I saw that. Right
But
here.
the fact that it transitioned from cartoon to actually singing it.
No.
Oh, Eat Your Young.
Yeah, that's disturbing as hell, isn't it?
Oh, jeez.
Bet you eat your young. Yes,
Yeah!
it's worse. Especially because eat your young is in a rainbow.
That actually made it worse.
How is this not a reaction image on like Twitter already?
I don't
No,
know.
Twitter probably hates this movie.
Oh god, but no, this is the of course Fit Right In song where right at the start they're talking about the rumors and speculation they have for the different races, but oh my god, I did not expect them to actually think the Earth ponies basically ate their young, which is what the
I
god.
think it might have been Pegasi, but hey.
No, they were talking about the Earth ponies.
No, that's what
Well,
Pegasi.
I
No,
just
it was the
remembered
Earth Ponies.
Mr.
It
and
was Earth
Mrs.
Ponies.
Cake had a pound of pumpkin cake and they were a unicorn and a Pegasus. What happened if two Earth Pony parents or two Pegasus parents ended up with an Earth Pony or unicorn babies?
I'm not gonna think about that too much. I'm gonna imagine that they found a way to bleach the gene pool on that one. I'm honestly thinking that they found a way to bleach the gene pool, so I'm leaving that alone. So yeah, everybody. Apparently, Earth ponies. They thought that they eat their young. That's still the disturbing thing. But yeah, if you want to see what the lyrics are and also know what they're singing in order to actually sing along with it, you can have fun with the lyric video that they have. Still, that's the most disturbing. They're young. Oh my god. That's. I saw that last night, and that still disturbs me now. So let's go ahead and talk about a rapper. So yeah, the reason I'm bringing this one up is apparently they actually uploaded these videos in rapid succession. I don't think we're gonna have a chance to get to them anytime soon, so I'm just gonna talk about them now. There is a brony out there named Dither who made a bunch of rap songs and recently uploaded a bunch of them onto their site. So yeah, if you want to have a little fun with some pony raps, there is quite a lot of them. So yeah, check it out, especially if you like rapping. Or you want to critique rapping.
Not really me.
But they also got a ton of other brony videos here. So yeah, it's another content creator. It just might be fun. So yeah, check it out. Subscribing. Moving on.
Like and subscribe, and don't forget to ring the bell. Just like.
Yeah. And finally, and this one is combination news, and I'm not considering it spoilers because it kind of showed up at the end of the movie, and nobody really knows what's going to happen. Plus, I mean, Izzy kind of looks like does everybody look like they're looking at Izzy while she's experiencing pop brownies for the first time?
Yeah, and she's like, "Oh man, this is some weird shit," and everyone's like, "Yeah, you're an idiot."
Oh man, is this what your Earth Party's been smoking? No, no wonder you didn't want to share this shit.
I understand why you built the wall now.
Yeah. Oh god.
Ponies out of our area to keep all the weed to ourselves.
Of course, it says right here cover is not final, so this might change, which is also adding to the speculation. But we're still going to
Well,
speculate.
Sunny's
anyway.
hair did change.
That's what they're speculating on. They notice that Sunny's hair does seem to retain the rainbow stripe that happened from the end of the movie. Whether it's actually permanent or they just kind of put it in there for the cover, we don't know. So, yeah, we're not exactly 100% sure. But it also, yeah, she doesn't have the horn and wings either, so those things were definitely temporary. If the hair color was a permanent thing.
Imagine if her hair glow, that little stripe of hair would glow every time she would activate her unicorn or Pegasus powers.
In
Great.
after a traumatic experience, you get a scar. So, okay.
Well, interesting for hair to have a scar like that. So,
Well, you know, it's like getting struck by lightning, except this time she got struck by magic. So, same thing, really.
is the stream still going okay?
Yeah, it's going fine
It's
from what I've
hiccuping
seen.
on Twitch a little bit on my end.
Yeah, my
But,
Twitch is
But I just
paused.
switched to Discord though.
no, it's fine.
All right, so I'm bringing it up because I'm noticing it's streaming okay, but it's got a really bad connection going in.